Hi, my name's Jo and I'm from Wolverhampton. I found out I had secondary breast cancer 3 years ago. Christmas week of 2019, I had a mammogram and that came back clear. And 4 months later, I found a lump in my breast. I had the various checks and scans which came through to say that I had secondary breast cancer. So I was diagnosed de novo in the first lockdown. So because the hospital actually was really quiet at the time, all my scans and everything came through really quickly. Initially it was a shock because I wasn't expecting to have breast cancer, especially after my mammogram had come back clear. But it has been a positive experience in my life, and it's been a great catalyst for change. So secondary breast cancer has definitely impacted my life and my work, but in a positive way. At the time of my diagnosis, I was working at a supermarket in the clothing and homeware departments, and it was a job that I absolutely loved, but it was very physical and I found it quite hard to do combined with my cancer treatment. And my husband was a vicar at the time, and so being a vicar's wife, there were lots of roles that I played as well with that, and that was also tiring. And being in the public eye with secondary breast cancer is quite a hard thing in itself as well. So I struggled with that. Last year, my husband and I stopped working. We moved 140 miles to be close to his family and friends because all of my family live in New Zealand. We've moved to a place that is a lot cheaper to live, so we've been able to buy a house and be mortgage free, which is amazing. We're really blessed for that. And I also wanted to move while I was still well, so that I could become part of the community and to make friends, because I thought moving while I was ill would be a really hard thing to do. And it's been absolutely incredible. It's been hard, and I will absolutely admit that it's been a really hard move, but it's been fantastic and it's been the best decision. And we get to spend good quality time together, which is what life's all about. My diagnosis has definitely impacted my family. All my family live in New Zealand, so they feel quite helpless, which is completely understandable. But I keep them in the loop, and I'm positive about my diagnosis, and so they're positive about it too. Unfortunately, my husband's first wife died 7 years ago, so the thought of him losing me is quite hard for him and for me. But we have a really good relationship. We're able to talk about my cancer, and that's really good. Some people bury their heads in the sand, but we're very open about it and able to talk about it. And we're both really positive about my diagnosis and the fact that I've lived for 3 years with it and everything. And we're just very blessed to have each other, and I'm very grateful. Last year, my husband and I moved into a brand new house, and I planned, designed and planted a new garden from scratch, which has been absolutely amazing and a fantastic experience. But thinking about the future, I do wonder how many more seasons I will get to enjoy this garden. How many more years, how many more summers will I get to plant vegetables, to be able to cook and eat them? How many more years will I have to sit in the sun in my garden? Will I get to see my banana tree flower? And will the bamboo grow taller than the fence? These are things that I just don't know. And it's a future that's really uncertain. But I know that my plants will outlive me, which is a nice legacy to leave for my husband. So when people see me, they look at me and think, oh, Jo's got her hair. So your treatment must have finished. But they can't see what's inside me. I don't look like a person who's got cancer. The problem with the media nowadays is that the cancer narrative is someone who has had parts of their body chopped off. I've still got my own breasts. I've still got my own hair. But that doesn't mean that I haven't got cancer. The narrative really needs to change. It's not pink and fluffy and it can be cured. It's not like that for everyone. I've got cancer and I will die.